Hi guys, welcome back. So today I decided to take a break from bodywork to start rebuilding my Mustang II steering rack. I noticed there's not a lot on YouTube showing how the Mustang II steering racks come apart, which is unusual because they're so widely used in hot rods nowadays. So what I did was, it's a power steering rack. What I did was I had a spare one. So in today's video, I'm taking it apart. You'll notice that some of the video is shaky. I apologize for that, but I was doing it on the run. So as I was finding out how it came apart, I was videoing a bit, showing how it came apart. So it's all a bunch of little clips all pasted together, but if you're going to rebuild a power Mustang II steering rack, or even a non-power one, because they probably work the same, this video should help. Thanks. Okay, so first I got the ends off, the tie rod ends, and the jam nuts off of both sides. Now I'm working on getting all of this crap out. So I've managed to get one out. And that is either feed or return, and it's broken. It doesn't matter, I've got feed and return on the car. So now I know where everything goes. I can always refer back to this to put it back together. Okay, got these all loose. I'm not touching that because I have to use a torch on it a bit. So the first one I'm going to take off, so I can remember, is this one. Is that one. So now I know where this goes. Right, Wayne?
You got it.
Okay. Next, where'd it go? There. Next is that one, which kind of does a little loop around underneath and comes up here. I've got this out. Ow, that's hot. So I just got to get that out. Okay, so next I took out these 3 bolts. There, there, and there. They came out pretty easy. I didn't need any heat or anything. This top one was a bit more difficult. The other 2, I just loosened them and they came right off. So let's see if we can get this out. Oh, that actually worked. So there's a seal in there that I'm going to have to replace. So I'm going to put that there. Put that there with my 3 bolts. Yeah, there's a seal there that's going to have to be replaced. And then this here is the thing, somehow that the valve that tells where to pump the fluid, which way to pump the fluid. So this has got, on the end of this is the worm gear, which is behind here, so I'm guessing I have to take this off and or this off, or both, to get that off, to pull out the shaft. Okay, so this comes off, and then I got to figure out how to get this out. It's threaded. Okay, so we got that off, and this comes out. In there, we got a spring, and it looks like a cup. I'm going to pull that out, and we'll see what it looks like. So here's what came out. So this holds pressure against the rack that you can see in there. And if I turn it, you can see the rack moving back and forth. Now, this still doesn't come out, so I think I have to take off this now. So on the bottom, it turns out, this comes up, that comes out, and you got a nut on there with bearings in behind it. So I'm assuming that nut's got to come off, then the worm gear should come out. So jumping all over the place here, I'm trying to get these off, drumsticks or whatever you call them. So it looks like this, yeah, there you go, this is like a jam nut against that. With this little, it looks like a screw, but it's a pin. So what I did on this side, pull this out for you, is I drilled out that, can't really see it, but I drilled out that little pin. 2 sets of vice grips, now it's coming off. The kit did come with 2 new pins to replace those ones. And when you do get it off, there's a little spring in there, which is really easy to lose. And on the end of this ball, there's a little cup. Goes on like that, which would be really easy to lose. I gotta start figuring out how to keep this stuff somewhere. Okay, nut is off. That was fun. Now the worm gear should come out. Yep, worm gear is out. Looks in good shape. Put it in there for safekeeping. So theoretically, this should slide right out, and it doesn't, because in there, it might slide out the other way, but I gotta remove this. Gotta remove this first. Okay, I'll work on that. Okay, so we've got the worm gear out, but of course, this still won't come out because there's the shuttle thingy in the middle. So this, we have to turn that out. And because we don't have Ford special tool number 235AB7, we made one. Dennis's bright idea, we just got a pipe that catches those 2, there, it's right there. And if we hold down on that, put a pipe wrench on it, hopefully that'll come loose. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. One thing I didn't show was there was another tube that went underneath the steering rack, and it just goes from the boot on each end. There's a hole there, I don't know if you can see that, but it just goes from one boot to another boot. That's all it is. It's not under any pressure. It's just kind of stuck in there. So I don't know if it's for pressure differentiation, you know, as they go like that and like that to put air back and forth, maybe. The other thing I didn't show, there is still one seal in here, and I'm not sure how to get it out. So I'm gonna have to look up a way to get that out because it's right in the middle. So a regular seal puller won't work. This does come apart here. There's a rivet and a rivet. And I'm a bit worried about starting to take rivets out. But if I have to get to that seal, then I have to get to that seal. I won't have a choice. So, like I say, this video is just the taking it apart. I did all the learning for you. I showed you all the tricks. There were some fasteners hard to get off, but you just have to persevere. So I did take it apart without wrecking anything. Now my next step is to try and put it back together without wrecking anything. So I got a new seal kit. I'm going to put the new seals in and maybe give it a coat of paint and then put it on the car and try it out. So anyways, please like, comment, subscribe, share. You know, hopefully this will be useful for some of you guys. Thanks for watching.